Hello, I'm Edu Gabi, and this is my solution for the Ocean Mapping Challenge titled Ocean Mapping Simulation by Future Royalty Introduction. Complex words aside, what it basically means is that we are this is a method for introducing our royalty structure that is going to draw basically the deep pockets of the free market into ocean exploration, make the data public, and also make sure that the entities that are exploring it are going to have, basically the profit element that they need in order to keep exploring it. Okay, so how does it work? First of all, we have to provide, in order to get the free market into somewhere, we're going to have to provide some kind of value. And if we have to provide some kind of value, we have to do it. It has to be a high value, it has to be a flexible value, meaning like something that is easily exploited and determined, and it has to be an appealing value. So how do we do that? Now, mining rights are not going to present a lot of value because they attract a very specific kind of body, and this is mining bodies. Now, these bodies, while wealthy, are not exactly the customer that we're wishing to attract. We're wishing to attract any possible company capable of doing ocean mapping. So what we have to give is something a bit different. We don't give them mining rights. We are giving basically finder's fee for any mining done in the area, provided that you have stated that and provided evidence for the mined element. For example, if you have claimed that you found natural gas, you have to provide evidence for that you found natural gas. And if you do so, then any company that will get a mining license in the future under existing international law, obviously, will have to pay royalties to you, the explorer. So why is that so appealing? It's appealing because you don't have to actually do the mining, and because it will allow you to focus on being an explorer and not focus on being a miner. So how will it actually work? So most importantly, we need to have some kind of a public ledger, and preferably a blockchain-based kind of system in which evidence is being provided. And the reason is because we don't want the system to become corrupt at any point, and blockchain-based architecture is kind of hard to corrupt, and once data is being placed on it, it's really easy to, it's public first of all, and it's really easy to go and trace back and to see who posted it and why. It can be a token as part of the information because exploration data is quite vast, so obviously to index all of it can be quite troublesome, so tokenization can also be done. And and another term should be that all of the data has to be made public. Meaning, if I have produced any kind of data during my exploration, I must make it public. However, there will be a time latency of 3 years. Why is that? So you won't be feeding basically your competitors the information. If we would have done anything like that, then the free market will get out. Because no one wants to go and explore and spend millions of dollars exploring something only to have the competitor using the same data the next day. So basically the method is a method. And as a method, it has an advantage. It costs nothing to implement. And the disadvantage is that when you apply a method, even one like this with all kinds of technological elements to it, you're going to need to navigate all the trails of international law. So that is a drawback that, of course, can be addressed very well by specializing bodies and specializing governing bodies that can basically go and adapt international law in order to accommodate such a method. I hope that you have found this interesting, and I hope you found the solution interesting, and thank you for your time. Bye-bye.